Hey everyone, testing a few stuff here. Today I want to talk about misconception, truth, lies, and the unexpected on the journey to motherhood by Naomi Wolf. The book opens with an African proverb. Being pregnant and giving birth are like crossing a narrow bridge. People can accompany you to the bridge, they can greet you on the other side, but you walk that bridge alone. As the title suggests, the book tackles a lot of misconceptions about birth and motherhood. It is actually so well written that while reading it and trying to take notes about the book, I feel kinda bad for trying to condense and abridge the points of the book because every word in the book feels necessary. So in the hope of making a point, I'll quote a page from the opening of the book about what the book is. Are we bad women, bad mothers, for exploring such issues? Should pregnancy and birth remain such sanitized rites of passage that we can speak graphically or honestly about them? I believe not. This book de-alienates some of the drastic, absurd, and sometimes painful changes women go through in the transition to new motherhood. But it is still a book about love. Motherhood, good motherhood, motherhood in the real world. From conception through birth to caring for an infant is an epic commitment of the will to work in tandem with the heart and the instinct. It is far from the idealized, impossible love, it is a tough slog. I want to record and to honor not to the fantasy, but to the real thing. Real mother love is more impressive than the fantasy of it. That actual, specific, fierce maternal love that grows in the wake of that immense psychic and physical tremor that is pregnancy and birth should inspire awe, not sentiment. I wrote this book to explore the genuine miracle, not a Hallmark card to trace the maternal bonds as it formed, heroically and poignantly. In spite of rather than because of the obtuse and unnatural ideology of motherhood under which we labor. The idea of family will not be less precious when women are provided with a more realistic view of what happens to them in the process of becoming mothers. Rather, if we speak more honestly about the darkness as well as the light on the journey to motherhood, family life will be better understood and therefore it can be better supported. Only by listening closely to the full spectrum of stories that women confess to one another, including stories that they intuit they must not speak out loud in our culture, can the taboo against voicing our fears and theorizing our experiences be broken. And when the stories emerge in their light and their darkness, we will be closer to honoring the real victories involved in the tough, sweet work of making ourselves into mothers. We know very well that having a baby is a miraculous event. I wrote this book in the hope that we realize that truly becoming a mother is not just something that happens to women with babies. It is also a miraculous achievement of the will as well as of the heart. The book then went to each party of her pregnancy and each question she had during those periods and each answer that she wished she was not kept from during those times. The book is very honest and vulnerable about the author's experience. She had to deal what she later found out is a lot of incompetence at the hospital, knowledge about pregnancy and birth, pharmaceutical political lobbying about marketing purpose, which makes giving birth at the era this book is written is quite a bad experience, since it's stuck in between midwife pseudoscience technique from you better have 10 children since 7 of them are likely to die in my hand era, and the doctors and nurses who have yet to understand female anatomy and the pain level of giving birth and the psychological effect of pregnancy from prenatal to postnatal. It went through the shadow and light of the experience of becoming a mother. The loss of sense that is unique to the experience of becoming a mother is honestly kinda cosmic level of horror, can't even imagine. I don't know how they did it, but salute. The book can feel older at times in a good ways. You really can feel that this book was written before the internet was a common thing, but despite that, there are a lot I learned, especially since I don't know if you know this based on how I look. I'm a guy. And from what little I know, there are a lot of things that are better compared to the experience mentioned in the book since our medical and technological has progressed so much. How much better the progress is, you have to ask someone with more expertise like Mama Dr. Jones or something. Definitely not a question for a dumbass like me. That's about it.